2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Inaloo or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Mitch was at the Origin last night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tough night, for the girls.
That was a rough second half.
Record crowd, though,
Yeah.
which is
What
a
was
good
it?
thing.
26 and change, 26,000, so a record crowd for the Women's State of Origin, which was great. Looked amazing there last night. Good crowd out there. Everyone wearing their colours. I was saying to Ash, whether they were going for one team or the other, or everyone's just out there like passionately behind one team. And, really great atmosphere to kick off the weekend. So
good.
They look pretty powerful, the
Blues.
Blues
It's like
team.
18-0 in the second half or something.
Yeah.
How'd the ground hold up? How'd it look?
It actually looked very good. I've got footage because I had all my mates just texting through, talking about the turf. We got one bloke who he looks after a lot of the grounds around Brisbane, golf courses and things.
Yeah,
so
right.
everyone's asking him, how many days should they need it? What kind of treatment's going to be needed over the next couple of days? So I was sending through before.
They've sown grass
And,
into the stadium somehow or other.
Yeah, but it looked good. Looked good after game one. So it's going to hold up all right, I think. And obviously no wet weather or anything, so they'll take care of it. You've never seen blokes work harder than the groundskeeping at Magic
Good on
Round.
them. Yeah.
You get to Sunday, and these blokes look like they haven't slept for a week.
The stadium, it had the Broncos game, then it had, what did it have?
The Roar?
A rugby match, and then
the Roar.
then the Roar.
3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
And through torrential rain.
That's right.
Like, it's hopefully...
I'm
hope
just
they get through it.
imploring.
Well done, lads. and
Well
ladies.
done
Yep.
to everyone getting Suncorp Stadium ready. I hope it remains great for the weekend. But if it does rain over the weekend, and I don't know what the forecast is, please don't cancel the Junior Rugby League tomorrow. It was cancelled last week.
You hold on to it.
There'll be a riot.
Yeah.
If you don't let the kids play this weekend, they've all been pre-season for months now.
Yep.
It didn't rain yesterday, did it?
No, we were good yesterday.
Is it tipped to rain?
Fingers crossed today. I don't know what the...
And even if it does rain, just let them play.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, so it says mostly clear. Brisbane,
Good.
just looking at my app, clear.
And all that's to say, we've got tickets to Magic Round to go on the show before 9 a.m. today. Finding out from the NRL last night, all 3 days are sold out. So these are the only tickets in town.
Wow.
The ones we've got to go.
It's a juggernaut.
It's huge. It's the best.
And we've got we'll tell people throughout the day about those live sites
Yes.
that are happening, particularly the one at Queen's Wharf.
Yeah.
Which sounds incredible. Matty Johns is doing his podcast there.
Yeah.
From that, what's that called, that level? I always forget
It's
the name
level
of it.
7. I forget
Level
what it's...
7,
Yeah.
It's a great...
That's where you can
fake
find it.
grass kind of area.
Oh, yeah. It's a great
Looks
setup.
good. Like the setup
Incredible.
looks good.
Yeah, and there's some great stuff happening. Also, something we can, a bit later in the show, we'll have a bit of information on all the great stuff happening this weekend, including the races and the thing they're doing with Magic Round. Where they're,
nice.
they're encouraging people to go to the races in their footy gear.
Unreal.
4X have a great activation there where you can do that, and then free buses to the
Right.
to the Magic Round.
Yeah, good.
So
And the Lions in action too on Sunday. Lachie Neale's
Yes.
on the show after 7.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Nikki's News.
Alrighty. Guess who's about to turn 99 this week? David Attenborough. I didn't give you a chance to guess. I just thought I'd let you know, yes, he's about to turn 99, and he has made a powerful plea as he nears the end of his life, as he calls it.
He's calling it.
He has. I don't think he thinks he's going to make 100.
Really?
He said after living for nearly 100 years on this planet, I now understand that the most important place on Earth is not land, but at sea. The ocean can recover faster than we'd ever imagined. If we save the sea, we save our world. Although he understands he won't be around to see the change, he has constantly said it is never too late. So, yeah, he thinks that the key is in the sea.
Okay.
But what in specifically were we doing wrong with the sea? Like what's the main problem?
I don't know, filling it full of crap.
Plastic?
Plastic business, yeah.
Yeah.
And oil spills and things like that, because also global warming, but that's not a sea thing. It affects the sea because of the coral bleaching. But they've seen up in
He's just saying look after
the
it,
Great
eh?
Barrier Reef, it's recovering really, really quickly because they thought it was all get stuffed and just doom and gloom, but it's recovering really fast.
Yeah,
so
really? That's cool.
Really nice to see. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why, but I just can't believe that a man who is 99 still travels the world and does documentaries. I'd imagine when I'm 99, I'll be high up to my tits on painkillers and, I don't know, giving all the staff at my nursing home a hard time. You know, most people will struggle to travel after 70. Like,
Yeah, but
it
I
gets
ain't getting
stressful.
99,
You got to
let's
be there
face
like a day early.
Yeah.
Okay, Woolworths everyday reward changes. Well, boys, this is going to affect you big time. Woolworths has announced it will remove a popular benefit from its everyday rewards program next month. The supermarket giant will remove the monthly Big W 10% off discount from the subscription-based everyday extra program on Sunday, June 1st, in order to continue to keep prices low for every shop at Big W.
What?
Yeah, big news.
I use
I
that
don't
stuff,
get in. I don't get
and
into
most
this.
of the time now, they go, do you want to use your rewards card or whatever? Or they ask you on the. And I just go, oh, no.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that I've ever once got it. Like, do you get
You
stuff
can't
back
even
on
log
that?
into your own computer,
No,
Ash. I doubt you
had
know
that
any
thing.
of your rewards cards.
I did have one on my phone at one point.
But when do you actually get a reward? Like, if you have, like, how do you use it to get rewards?
I have no
I've never
idea.
got it.
I've got a
Have you?
Maya card.
it
like
get
what?
like every shop and you gain, and then you get little every couple of shops, depending how much you spend. I go, and now you've earned $10.
I see what
And
do you want to
can-
use the $10?
You can
to take
pull
off
it up,
your,
yeah,
off your
or you
grocery
can do it with that next shop. You can take your 10 off, but yeah, you can get the 10% off on. You get 1 month. I think once a month you can do it at Woolies, or you can do it at Big Dub, and they're removing that.
You know what would be a good
That's-
job? You know
yeah,
what would be a
they're
good job,
removing that.
Nikki? Like
That's a pair of socks. Yeah, what?
if you had a kid that doesn't know what they want to do with their life, become experts in. You become a consultant for a family, or say Ashley here, and you go over and go, okay, give us all your details. I'm going to combine all your rewards points and make it work for the best it possibly could for you. So you'll be flying business class, and you'll be getting free groceries.
I'd
bang,
use-
bang, bang,
I'd
bang,
use
bang.
it then.
You know what I mean? Someone to collaborate all that.
Ash has done that for me when I was talking about.
Well,
we're
he's
gonna
not
do
the right
reno on
guy
the
for you.
house. No, he said, "Oh, get an Amex card and do it all on your Amex card. Get all the points, then pay it off, and
what does
go
that
to New
mean?
York. Bada bing, bada boom."
I
Does
said
that make
that to you.
sense?
When did you say
You
that?
did. Do you not remember that?
There's no
I don't
memory of it.
No, I don't. That sounds like good advice.
What are you doing for?
I don't have an Amex card. I don't know why I would have been advising
What are you
to get one.
advising her to get
I
one
don't know
for?
what an Amex card does.
Oh, damn.
That's so funny. I swear I'm not making this up. Anyway. Both Justin Bieber and Harry Styles have been patched leaving recording studios, meaning new albums can finally be on the way for both singers.
Okay, continue.
Oh, there you go. Well,
that
Harry hasn't brought out a song since that Watermelon Sugar,
Sugar
High.
High.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem that long ago. What was that? Probably a couple of years,
Oh, it's
wasn't
been
it?
at least a couple of years, at least.
Few years. And also Bieber, like, he's copping so much flack at the moment. All he's doing is going and being a dad. Like, having a baby is hard, and he's off being a dad.
What's he getting
and
flack for
then
being lazy? No music.
just for not being public. They think he's got all these secrets and he's having all these meltdowns.
Oh, leave the kid
Maybe
alone.
he's just doing tummy time with his
Oh,
kid.
tummy time. I love tummy time. Man. I'm so glad you put that in my world. I'll
Whenever
put
they
that
talk
right
about-
in my repertoire.
Whenever they talk about celebrities going missing, I always assume they're just happy.
Yes.
I just assume they're on a boat or on a farm or just doing something
Yeah.
they really like. And
like
then
life.
when they're
And then when Harry and Meghan go missing, everyone else is happy.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Yeah, thanks very much to Channel 7. Lachie Neale is in the studio. Lions and the Suns at the Gabba Sunday 7:20 bounce down. But all the attention.
This is quite
morning
amusing. He's
Well,
struggling to put his headset on right now because he's multitasking like a young father does. He's got Piper with him today, his little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Piper here. I think it's... Oh, has she been in before? Maybe when she was really young, I might have brought her in.
Maybe when she was super young.
Yeah, her first
She's
talking
grown.
appearance, but she
Yeah.
probably won't say anything today. She'll just sit here and she's got a lollipop at 7 a.m, so
Which
like,
Luttsy,
like a good dad.
Luttsy had to peel for her. and
my
those
God.
bloody chubba chubs. It took
took
him.
me-
It took you about 5 minutes.
They're the hardest things in the world to unwrap.
Oh, do you like your lollipop, Piper? Yeah, she's nodding. No words.
Yeah, well, she's
You
happy
want me
now
to-
that she was just watching you as you were trying to get that chubba chub over and going, can he hurry up, please?
She thanked me. She's got very nice manners.
she did,
I'll-
actually.
I'll give her that.
She
Thanks,
is well
Luttsy.
mannered.
Yeah, mate, so up against the Suns, and as I said,
Q clash.
7:20,
Yeah.
bounce down the Q clash, and it's just a huge weekend in Brisbane, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Obviously with Magic round as well, and then Sunday night for us in the AFL, the Q clash. Obviously the Suns are flying at the moment. We're going quite well too, so it's the first time I think in the Q clash's history that both sides are top four. So it's an exciting build-up. I don't think the teams love each other, so it should be a pretty fiery and intense contest on Sunday night, and we can't wait to get out there in front of the home crowd again.
Yeah, it's that big brother, little brother rivalry that it always seems to be, doesn't it? That they bring out the best
Yeah.
in
And they've-
both
and they've
teams, and that
stepped
there
up.
always is a rivalry. And yeah, the Suns, I mean, they've been actually at the top of the table at times this season, so they're in good form.
Yeah, they're in great form, and 5-1. I think they are. They had that one game against Essendon that didn't go ahead, but it's going to be good. Feel like the last couple of years they've been building some really strong form, and now they've sort of arrived, and I think they'll play finals and they'll be pushing for top 4 this year.
Geez, Piper's happy with that chubba chub, isn't
I
she?
know,
She went the crunch early.
It's been a bit. She's really. Oh, what's those front teeth there? You might do a Wayne Bennett there. Lose a tooth.
Did you hear about
Because she hit her head on the way in
I
in
know.
the lift, and there was tears when I met her. She was,
Yeah, I know.
The Chopper Chop's
That's
really.
just your face though, mate.
I said the like,
Speaking
I get
of
that from
broken
women a
Chubba
lot. We should remind people too, the new era of footy on 7 Plus this year. Fantastic stuff. Stop paying, start watching. 7 Plus, outstanding. They've got so many shows right across the weekend, AFL wise, and of course the footy action as well. So well done, 7 Plus, above and beyond in 2025. Great stuff.
Yeah, excellent stuff. And everyone fit, Lachie?
Yeah, I think we've got a couple of changes that I think got brought out last night. I hope it did. Otherwise, I'm releasing the team. But I think Kai with his shoulder is just a little bit sore.
Is
and
he all right?
Yeah. I think he should be right for next week. But
He went and got a haircut. I rang my mate Bowie the other day from Bows for Men, the barber shop,
yeah.
and I ring him, and it's like, yo. And I was like, that's not Bowie. Who's this? Yeah. I go, oh, hi. Who is this? Yeah, it's Kai. I'm like, Kai who? I don't know who it is. Like, he didn't explain it's Kai from footy.
Have
or
you
anything.
seen Kai's haircut?
What's he
Was
gone
he
with?
getting
Oh, it's
yeah,
just like
a burst
straight-
fade?
Oh, I don't know what it is. It looks shocking. Though,
What is
so-
it? Like, is it short around?
Yeah, short. They're all going like real short around here, just
Yeah.
the sides, and then he's just got that, obviously the blonde mullet. But it's
So
like,
which one's that, Nicky?
The modern mullet.
That's the modern mullet.
is that what it's called?
We had
we had
Bowie
this-
on
we
this
had Bowie
week
on
to
this-
explain that you either get
Oh, right.
you either get a burst fade
Yeah.
or is it a modern mullet?
Like everyone
Nicky?
looks like Benson Boone. Now that's
or a,
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
taper
yeah.
fade.
Yeah, or a tape.
Yeah,
Taper
modern
fade.
mullet, burst fade, or a
do you
taper
got?
fade. The burst fade's
sorta
like
got-
a Benson Boone.
I've got like a medium mullet.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a mullet going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Is it just a trend?
My cut goes all the way around to the back a little bit though. They're just like cutting just this bit.
Yeah,
Just the
that's,
sides.
what's that, a taper?
Nah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nicky
It's
was calling it
important.
an alpaca, but there's a technical name for it.
Alpaca.
I can't remember what it is. Well, good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Huge weekend here in Brizzy and Brisbane and the Gold Coast. As we said, Gabba 7:20 bounce down on
And we
Sunday
should've-
night. It'll
but-
be sold out.
I don't think we mentioned the best player on ground this Sunday receives the Marcus Ashcroft Medal. Who has been involved with both clubs. Both sons, Will and Levi, are currently playing for Brisbane, of course. So the
Geez, that'd be
Marcus
pretty
Ashcroft
special.
Medal.
That'd
that's
be pretty
pretty
special.
Well,
Yeah.
one of them are a big chance to win it if we happen to get the win. Will's playing some pretty good footy, and Levi's been chipping away as a first-year player. And
Is he going all right as first year?
He's going well. He had a Rising Star nomination a couple of weeks ago, and he's playing a good role for us. I think the best thing about him is defensive stuff's picked up heaps, and as a first-year player, that's pretty impressive because you're sort of used to just running around getting the footy as a junior.
Don't worry about him, too. Just low on the radar, picking up some points. He's going to be there or thereabouts again this year. Look at him.
Look at that grin that he just gave.
I don't think Dimmer tags, so hopefully it stays that way.
Good,
Well, keep going, mate. Piper, do you want another chubba chub? One more chubba chub?
Do you want another one?
She's thinking about it.
Yeah,
That was
she
a
does.
nod.
Yeah.
Is this a trick?
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Inaloo or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Right, this is a huge weekend for Brisbane, obviously. We're going to work this back into the show, just giving you an insight into some of the fun, great things we can do across Brisbane over the weekend. We thought, what better way to start it off with the Magic Round edition of Lutscapades, Weekend Lutscapades. Let's go, okay? So, Cactus Street's obviously the big one this week. I mean, a lot of people don't need too much help with what's happening there. That's going to be, it's actually shut off, the first thing we should say. So it's complete activation right throughout the weekend. So there's a whole heap of stuff. I know the NRL have a heap of stuff going as well. And we can't hear Nikki. She's trying to desperately get through and contribute here if we can get her on. So a couple of ones you probably mightn't know about. Obviously, you got the Caxton and the you know, the obvious ones there. But Lefty's Musical is an absolute cracker. Now, keep in mind, they'll have live music going all through the night. So if you want a live music venue, that's an absolute cracker.
For the whole weekend.
Yeah, plenty of drinks flowing. And also the Lord Alfred on the corner. It has one of the best indoor sports bar screens I've ever seen. It's up there. There's one at Sandstone Point, probably as big and long in their TAB there.
Yes.
It isn't. I watched the UFC there a few weeks ago with Paddy Welsh. I know, just deal with that. And it is unbelievable. And it's so if you walk into the Lord Alfred and chuck a left, go past the bar, it's up the back.
Okay.
How big is it?
It's exactly, I don't know. I should know the stats. It's long. It's incredible. It takes up an entire wall.
UFC, you would have felt ringside watching it on a screen that size.
It was so close. You almost get the blood splatters coming past your head. So check that out. The Normanby also going off all weekend too. The boys down there tell me they've got huge things planned. So check out the Normanby pre or post game as well. In addition to that, now this is really cool. Guineas Day, as Stradbroke season starts at Eagle Farm. Going to be huge. But the 4X Sideline Beer Garden on the St Ledger lawn, Alfie Lang will be there.
Oh, God.
And this is cool.
Teeth in, hopefully.
Teeth in, hopefully. The BRC are encouraging people to wear their footy gear. As I said, Alfie will be there with the 4X crew, and there'll be free buses to take you to Suncorp Stadium from the races after the last. So, particularly if you're a Cowboys fan, you can go to the races all day and then catch the Warriors-Cowboys, that 5:30 game. You'll be there in time for that. So, well done to the BRC.
What a huge weekend.
So it's
just a complete sports junket.
Yeah. Exactly. And you see what's happening is that the BRC are talking to the Rugby League, and this is happening, and people are combining their forces and working together, which is what Brisbane needs, which is amazing.
And good on the AFL when they play in Q Clash. They didn't make it a 2 p.m. bounce on Sunday. They said, let's put it at the end so that we...
Sunday, you can, in effect, go to the Brisbane Broncos. If you want to get across town, jump in an Uber on a bus and get to the Lions at the same time, Nikki.
Do you think the Olympics is...
There's definitely... We're having trouble hearing you. I think what you're trying to say is the Olympics need to do...
Do you think the Olympics is kind of affected...
Yeah, I can't hear what you're saying. But anyway, so what we're saying is...
You make a good point. Everybody working together.
Absolutely, the Olympics is creating that
to
vibe.
the benefit of everyone.
Exactly. Eclipse, first birthday weekend, Patrick Topping.
I can't believe it's been a year already.
I know, that's crazy.
I saw Trent post like all the artists that they've had.
It's like, did you see that list of the artists? It's actually incredible. Patrick Topping's coming from the UK. This guy's done Glastonbury and Tomorrowland. Not this weekend. He's here for Magic Round, Saturday night at Eclipse. Tickets through Megatix. That is going to be huge. Queen's Wharf, The Star, the new casino, Fanland. All the matches on this is the Brisbane's biggest outdoor screen. I do know the size of this one, Ash. Yeah. It's a 350-inch LED. It's 9 metres by 5 metres. It's on the leisure deck on level 7 of the Star Brisbane. Matty Johns is going to be there doing podcasts.
That's
There's
right.
entertainment, food. That is going to go crazy all through the weekend. And I mentioned this earlier on the show as well. From tonight till Sunday, Little Stanley Street in South Bank becomes a 3-day street party, bringing you serious NRL game day vibes during Snag Fest. We've got those loaded hot dog themes like the King Wally and Reese Lightning, and of course all the footy on the open air big screen. That's from tonight.
How good, mate.
At South Bank right throughout the weekend.
It is a party this weekend.
Yeah. Absolute party and hot dub time machine at the Tivoli. That's tonight, celebrating the best in dance music from 1962 to 1925. Sorry, to 2025. Yeah. What a huge weekend across Brisbane. Get into it!
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
The voting. has to be done this weekend. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the big day, right?
I voted on Monday at Runaway Bay, like right where the footy training is. The pre-poll place is there.
Oh, perfect.
So I went in there. I was back there last night, and there was a queue.
Yeah.
And this was at like about 6 o'clock last night. There
Still
was
open.
about 5:30. Whenever it gets dark, it was. But there was like people starting to queue at that point. Not a big queue, but it just made me think. Like back in the day, you used to have to.
There was
like,
nobody.
Everybody pre-votes now.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
seems. Jody's pre-voted.
It was
have
like-
you pre-voted?
Yeah, I did first day.
Yeah, I have. But I think it was Wednesday, whenever I did it, I heard a quote that 4 million had already pre-voted in Australia. Wow. So that was on Wednesday, so you probably double that by now.
But you know how when they have election night, like very early on, they'll call the result.
Yeah, I wonder, if they started counting.
Yeah, exactly. Like they could actually probably just count it all now, and perhaps there's a chance they could say, listen, there's no need.
Unassailable lead.
Someone's already won it.
Because they had to change around. Like Magic Round, Channel 9 had the coverage of, I think, the second game of the afternoon, and then they ended up shifting it to the first game because they go, oh, hang on, we've got an election to cover. So they had to change. Instead of doing the 5:30 Warriors Cowboys, like, no, we've got to do the Rabbitohs and Knights games so that we can actually allow for that little thing where we're electing the leader of our country.
Yeah. It'd be funny if you had a concession speech that came tonight.
Get ready.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Is Magic Round officially sold out?
All 3 days.
How good is that?
Yep. Usually there's one sort of, day by today, they're like a couple of thousand that gets picked up, by the time tonight's on. But no, like it well and truly sold out
Are there
well in
tickets
advance.
in the cave?
I literally saw Andrew Abdo just walk in there and put some in there.
Oh,
Wow.
I know.
True.
Apparently Lachie knows him. He gave him the keys. And he just slipped in there.
And dropped some off. Well
so we
done.
definitely, in the next hour, we have Magic Round tickets.
Courtesy
Huge.
of AA.
AA, the great AA.
Well,
And welcome to
fantastic.
Brisbane, Andrew. Thanks, mate. Oh, he just waved to us as he left.
2 AAs on with Anthony
Anthony
Albanese, and then
Albanese.
Andrew Abdo and
Yeah, he's
Albo.
in town too,
Yeah.
Albo.
2 bosses. I mean, this week you've got the election and the NRL Magic Round. I mean,
Should I tell my story?
Yeah, go on.
I don't think you heard this before, Nikki. So I won't go into details.
No, I want to hear this.
I won't go into details because, there's, blah, blah, blah. But let's just say at dinner last night, someone handed me a phone with Anthony Albanese, the Prime Minister, on it. And he wanted to talk to me. I kid you not. This actually happened last night. I can't go into details, but it happened. We're at having dinner. I'll tell you where we're at Walters, down there in the corner of the city. Someone said, hey, this bloke wants to talk to you. Anthony Albanese, he literally said, hello, Luttsy. Congratulations on winning the survey and winning, because we won the survey yesterday, number 1 show in Brisbane.
Did this actually happen?
100% this happened. And I said, thank you, Elbo. Thank you, mate. And then I didn't know what to say. This is what I said to him. I said to the Prime Minister of Australia, I did my job. Now you do yours, buddy.
You did not.
Did you not?
And then did you send him a link to Bush Barbie?
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Let's go.
Is this real love?
Australia's most successful love show is here. Real Love is Farmer Wants a Wife. Monday 7:30 on 7.
Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne's 1K Love Connection.
It has been a bit of fun this week, our Love Connection. Now, we've got $1,000 in total that our couple can win. And today it's Cassandra. Are we going Cassandra first? Do you want to do Cassandra first, Nikki? What say you?
Yeah, I think because yesterday we had the wife second, didn't we? And actually, that was not a winning formula, having the wife second. I think it's better to have Cassandra first, definitely.
Okay, we'll say hello to Cassandra. Cassandra, this is interesting. It says you're the boss at work. You're the head of a department at a school.
She's his boss at work.
Yeah, and your husband is one of your teachers.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, does that, do you
look out.
call him into line in front of everyone else, or how does that work?
He's a pretty good teacher. I have had to before, but I think that works in my favour for people to see that I treat him the same.
Yeah, probably
When
more
you're,
tough.
when you're trying to get his attention, do you do this one?
Clapping.
That's what everyone does with the kids.
Excuse me,
No, but
I'm talking now.
It seems like what they do now, the teachers, the good teachers I've seen, like when we used to go out and do the school stuff, it's just the finger over the lips.
And not even doing
kids
it.
just
Not even a shush, just a...
kids just. Is that the latest technique? What are they telling you these days?
We're high school teachers, so that doesn't really work.
Well, it wouldn't work in my house either.
Oh, the thing is, if she threatens him with the cane, he'd probably keep being naughty.
Oh, yeah, he probably like that, wouldn't he? That might be one of the questions.
Let's not go there.
But you've been.
Okay.
You've got 4 kids.
Yeah, look at the age of the
right?
kids.
Yeah.
I was going to say it to you. Look at the age of them. They're like all over the shop.
Yeah, 4 kids from
You broke back.
15 down to 3.
You broke back in a Shawshank like Ash did.
Yeah, 15, 12, 7 and 3. There you go. That is breaking back into Shawshank for sure. Okay, well, let's ask these questions. We've got to do them to the timer, Cassandra. So it's quick. You've got to reel them off quickly, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Let's start the clock. Where did you go for your first date?
Garden City to a Japanese restaurant.
What is your couple's song?
Oh, Ed Sheeran, Perfect.
When is the anniversary? Your anniversary?
From when we first met, the 18th of March.
Oh, jeez. Who made the first move?
Oh, him.
And who's more romantic?
Him.
Okay, there you go.
That seems to be the answer across the board. The guys are always the more romantic one. And I think women, we need to step up and be a little bit more romantic.
Yeah, it's 2025, guys.
And meanwhile, Garden City seems to be the place for romance.
Yeah.
I know people that had first dates at Garden City.
Yeah.
It must be a place to go. Was it the food court you went to, or anyway?
Japanese.
Japanese. That's right.
And but you say when we go to the next,
It was a little bit classier.
Yeah, just off the food court. Make sure you say the date. What was the date of the day you met?
Well, okay, the date.
Yeah,
okay, yes. It was very precise, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right, now we got you there, Mark.
Yes, you do.
All right. Who you been talking to, just out of interest?
I skipped the name. Sorry.
Yeah,
it's Alicia.
Was it Alicia or was it male or female?
It was a female.
Yeah, that's Alicia. You're the lucky one, mate.
From Wigan.
Awesome.
She started talking about Wigan.
Yeah, she had an accent.
Yeah, it's a little bit of one.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well,
Did you
listen.
say the Uncle Joe's
Mark's
shirts have
lost.
arrived
He
yet,
doesn't
or-
know what we're
He doesn't
talking
know
about.
what he's like, what are we doing? My wife's forced me to this. I don't know who you bloody lot are.
Well, 5 questions and $1,000 here, Mark. So we need your full attention, and just that you got to say your answers quickly as well.
Ready to go.
So start the clock. Where did you go on your first date?
Garden City to a Japanese restaurant.
What is your couple's song?
Ed Sheeran, Perfect.
What was the date that you guys first started? Met?
18th of March 2016.
Oh, my God. Who made the first move?
Who made the first move?
Yes.
Her.
And who's more romantic?
Me.
All right, stop the clock.
Oh, I'm glad he got one wrong
I
there.
know,
'cause
otherwise,
I was thinking he had
Cheating.
notes rolled up,
Yeah.
cheating.
Yes.
Like at school, had it written on the palm of his hand.
Well,
'Cause that
be
was
prepared,
looking
I guess.
really good
Yeah.
there, Mark.
Mate, that was just, it was almost sus, wasn't it? To be honest. I mean, they were just so in sync with each other.
Yeah.
Almost said exactly the same thing.
Where did you go on your first date? I swear you guys both answered that word for word.
Yeah,
the same.
exactly.
Garden City, we went to a Japanese restaurant. But so that's
But they were like twinnies.
We try to go back there
The
for our
funny thing is-
anniversary.
Yeah, we go back there every year, but it's shut, so we probably could have told you the name if it was still there.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Where do you go now? No, it doesn't matter. Okay. What's your couple's song? It's Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
Tick, $400, bang,
The anniversary, the 18th of March.
$600.
Yeah. Is that when you go to Garden City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's where
And
the
we
Japanese
celebrated-
restaurant used to be?
It was
I think it's
to
a
the
sushi
left side.
restaurant now.
Oh, so it's still Japanese, just
Oh,
sushi.
yeah. We can still go there.
Just go
get a
there.
bit of sushi.
Yeah.
And
To do the train thing.
Yeah, train thing.
this was interesting, Nikki. Who made the first move? Because he said her and she said him.
Yeah.
So what's the truth here, guys?
It depends on
That
what you're
sounds like
talking
I
about.
took it
Move.
literally, not
If you're
who
talking
reached
about-
out first.
Oh, you said who was like went in for the pash.
Yeah, if it was who made that move, it was Cass. But if it was who made it was me. But if it was who made the first move, it was her.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he got that one wrong.
He
so
was
he's
halfway
still,
through the chicken teriyaki, and he went in for the kill.
still at 600.
And then who is?
Prior to that, he was called into her office.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And then who's more romantic? You both said
So weird.
it's Mark. So that's 4 out of 5. which
$800
is pretty good. It's $800.
Awesome.
How good's that?
And 80% would be, what, a high distinction?
Yep.
You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
As
so
teachers? Very well done.
Congratulations.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Inaloo or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Wayne Bennett is coming to Magic Round. I assume he's here. Most of the teams would be here now, wouldn't they?
Yeah, Rabbitohs would be flying in today at the very latest. They're on tomorrow.
Remember I told you that last week in the game Wayne lost a tooth?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he didn't do the press conference afterwards?
Yeah. Aesthetically, he wasn't happy.
Yeah, so he pulled out. He pulled out of doing the press conference, which I don't know. I don't know why that amused me so much, but it did. Just the thought of Wayne going, "Oh no, I'm not camera ready with my front tooth." It turns out that he lost his front tooth. He bit into a lolly. It was a chocolate licorice, a chocolate bullet. Isn't that such a Wayne Bennett lolly to have?
I was going to say, if you can see him walking around Coles, there'd definitely be one of them in his, Aldi. There's definitely one of those in his trolley.
And that cost him his front tooth.
A little Werther's original,
So he didn't go to the press conference. But then he tried to get it fixed during the week, and apparently they've tried a couple of times to put a new tooth, glue it back on, and it keeps falling off. And Wayne's now coming without his front tooth.
Oh, come on.
And he said, I was a bit embarrassed about it at first, but now I've quite grown to like it.
And it's his front tooth.
It's his whole front tooth is gone.
Imagine if Elfie gets in front of him, because Elfie does that thing there. He'll take his teeth, because he's got the whole some sort of situation like that as well, where he can take it out and he's got no front teeth. Doesn't he? Elfie's hilarious when he does, and he'll you got to be careful when you're drinking with Elfie, because if you're drinking a dark spirit, you'll go to drink, and his bloody teeth will be in your drink. Oh, he's an animal.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne's Caller of the Week.
Merch pack number 13. We're up to?
Are we already up to 13?
Can you believe
13
it?
weeks.
Yep. I had plenty of people reaching out to me
Wow.
actually over the holidays trying to chase down one of my Ash has gone fishing bucket hats. Yes, and
I've sent Teddy on camp.
with
He's
a bucket
wearing a
hat
on camp.
Oh,
With your hat,
well,
yes.
get him to take a picture, because this is what I want to do. I want to start collating people who are out there in amongst it.
They're good hats.
I sent you one. I was
You
on my,
did?
I was
You
on my
did
cru- I was
on
in
the cruise?
New Caledonia, and
That's right.
I was wearing that hat.
You know, but that was what kick-started it, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, when you say you were there, there was a poster.
Sadly, I haven't been able
Yeah,
to
you're
send
right.
Teddy
Yeah.
with your Luttsy
Stubby
big
cooler.
stubby holder.
But
No,
you
I
don't,
couldn't
you
send
don't
that.
put booze in there. They can put whatever they want
Yeah, you
in
could
there.
have put a can of Coke
What
in
else can
there,
you put in
some
it?
Fanta,
Yeah.
Fanta, water.
Sprite,
Water.
a bit of Sprite. You know, one of those little,
Nice.
one of those sparkling mineral waters.
Mineral waters. That'd be nice. Lovely. isn't it?
Spring water,
I
whatever they
can
call
do
it.
too.
It's probably
Yeah.
not what Luttsy would do, though, is it?
No,
No,
well, that's,
no.
you know, but I mean, he's on school
No.
camp. What do you want him to do?
No, I don't. Nothing.
But anyway, and Damien Claypan from Northcliffe.
Damien Claypan.
Yeah, he's the star sweep down there. Great friend of the show. He wants to wear one. He's going to sweep one of the Northcliffe boats wearing
That'd be
the
pretty
Ash has
cool.
gone fishing
Which
bucket
way is
hat.
he going to
So-
wear it? Because it's dual usage, right?
No. The my bucket hat is just a
Oh, I thought it went both
one
ways.
side. No, that's the Nova. The Nova one goes both
That's the
ways.
Nova
Mine
hat.
is
It's
strictly
kind of all red.
strictly one way.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you
My
say
apologies.
sweep the boat, he's not cleaning a boat. He's
No, it's a sweep.
Is that a roll on a boat?
You know the surf boats,
What's a
how there's
sweep?
someone who stands up and sort of holds the rudder at the back,
Oh,
steers
yes.
it? That's the sweep.
Yes,
Yeah,
gotcha.
no, he's not he doesn't come in and clean the the other boats at the end of the night. But I can see how
Not that there's anything wrong with
No.
that. I wasn't sure what
Probably
to
is someone.
expect.
Sure, it might be the sweep that does it. I don't know.
I don't know who washes it down. I'm sure they're well looked after, though. Shieldsy make sure of that.
Sure, yeah.
Let's call
Whoever
it the
doesn't have the biggest wedgie on the boat, they have to.
Yeah, they have to
sweep
steer it. Yeah.
Sweep it out
Anyway,
afterwards.
but this is called Call of the Week. We haven't had them on.
Oh, we're
yet.
just flogging the merch at this point. This one came through on Wednesday. Simone out of Sherwood. Good morning.
Good morning, Mitch.
Oh, that was so direct.
And
I
come
love
on,
that.
and
Oh, sorry. It's all about Mitch. But hello, Luttsy, Ash, and Nick.
It's someone's special day today.
Oh, happy birthday. Sorry about that, Mitchell, James. Happy birthday.
Wow, she's been well trained by Ashley here. Got the full
Mitchell
name
James.
going on. Well done.
First time caller, long time listener.
What's Simone get, Mitch?
$1,000, guys.
Yo, baby.
Oh, baby.
Thanks, guys.
Simone.
Thank you, Nova. Never change the dial.
Respect.
Oh,
Exactly.
love that. Is it broken?
There you go.
Little solid marking out.
Out of ground, didn't we?
Yeah.
Thank you, Simone.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Is she on the line? Oh, there she is. She's
Yeah.
back.
Call of the week. Boom. Look at you.
Yep. So grateful. Do I get a towel too?
Yeah, you do.
Yes,
Nice.
you get my towel. It says dry harder on it, but it's a really smart looking towel.
Good
It's
towel.
like one you'd see on the Capri Beach.
And the tote bag's
It's a bit of a
outstanding
wanker
as
towel.
well. Yeah, the
Lutz,
towel's-
I feel like a bit of a prize pig today.
No, we call them prize enthusiasts these days,
Oh.
Simone, due to legal reasons.
It's more inclusive.
More inclusive.
Oh,
No,
God.
take it while you can, Simone. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going
So
to give you the
grateful.
dong.
He's got, Ash just gave you his dong, the voodoo dong.
Love it.
Love it.
Well, everyone have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Go Lions, go Broncos.
Yeah, respect. Well done, Simone. Rock on.
And I look
Simone,
forward
she
to
said all
hearing
right
you guys
things.
on the airwaves on Tuesday.
You got another dong for that. I don't even know what you said.
And
And
I love.
She's still going.
Yeah, well,
No, I was just going to say hi to Buzz, Lachie, Alicia, Know It All, Nick. Love you all.
That's fantastic. She even remembered Lockie.
Sounds like a Chinese restaurant.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Congratulations to everyone involved in Magic Round and OBETA, the Brisbane
Thank you,
Economic
thank
Development Agency, and a bunch of other state government and everything. Seriously, everyone's got together for this. It's amazing. Also, the Courier Mail has a great wraparound front page, the Magic Round Special Edition today, which includes the True Blue Guide to Brisbane, in the words of Matty Johns.
Oh, great. Okay.
I'm just going to read some of it. It's basically saying some of the highlights of Magic Round that, as far through the eyes of a New South Welshman, how he sees Brisbane. And he talks about the Caxton Street stroll. Slip on a suit of armour and motorbike helmet as you take your life into your own hands and wander down Caxton Street. Resembling a zombie apocalypse, you'll be verbally abused, pushed, shoved and belittled by some of the most disgusting ferals the Sunshine State has released on parole. You'll be attacked by a wave of unemployed drunks and jerks who scream Queenslander through a mouth which knows no dental plan. Then it's Fortitude Valley. Relive the glory days of Fortitude Valley as your guide takes you on a tour of a once maligned neighbourhood. There's a meet and greet with the local drug dealers where you'll get lunch, a cold beer and a laugh with crooked cops before you experience the exhilaration of being chased, harassed and robbed by disgruntled youth. Finish the tour at Desperate Dan's Fingers of Paradise massage parlour, where if you say the code word Talus, you'll get 25% off. It goes on. The Queensland Legends of League Lunch, something you simply can't miss when some of Queensland's finest players bore the audience with half-truths, bloated exaggerations, blatant big-noting, while spruiking baseless conspiracies on all things New South Wales. The price is $50, which includes all the cask wine you can drink and a Spam and Devon platter. The new Olympic site. Breaking tradition, Brisbane is no longer just in the grip of alcoholism. It is now suffering from an acute case of Olympic fever, having won the right to host the 2032 glamorised Little Athletics Carnival. Side note, Brisbane was the sole bidder after Launceston pulled out late. The new Olympic precinct is a sight to behold with new restaurants, 5-star hotels and Brisbane's first dentist. The Brisbane River Challenge, the annual event this Sunday when thousands partake in a 1 kilometre race in which punters swim the Brisbane River, a waterway teeming with raw sewage, dead livestock and human bacteria. The winner gets $5,000 in ear infection and the title King Shit. Great stuff.
So I take it Matty Johns does not concur that Brisbane is, in fact, the most romantic city.
No. But having said that, his wife Trish is up here, so he's brought her up here for it. So, Matty, enjoy Brisbane. All it has to offer, buddy.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Inaloo or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.